Good morning, y'all. It's Virginia Digger here. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. It's to help everybody with research, finding places that you can relic hunt. This is just one of the ways that I come on locations that I can go digging. But anyway, hopefully it will help some. Some may already know it. You know, whichever. If you decide to use it, great. Hopefully I've taught somebody something, because there's nothing more I love than getting somebody into the hobby of metal detecting and relic hunting. Today I'm going to cover several things that I find personally as a necessity. So hopefully this morning, I came in this weekend to try to shoot this video and get it on out for everybody. So I'm going to get a couple of things together, and I'll be right back with you, and we'll get the lesson started. Thank you. Okay, first of all, we got to start with the books that I use for my research. The first one is the Official Military Atlas of the Civil War. A gentleman, one of the first people I met when I moved to Virginia, showed me his relic room one day and had this book, and I just found it fascinating, had to have it. All the books I'm getting ready to show you, I bought used on Amazon. Much cheaper. You can go to the bookstore if you're worried about the covers or anything like that. But first one is Official Military Atlas of the Civil War. And you can see the authors or who it's by. It's by a lot of different ones. Second one, very important here, is the Handbook of Civil War Bullets and Cartridges. James E. Thomas and Dean S. Thomas. And this is an awesome book. It goes through about any type of cartridge and bullet they fired during that war. Very awesome. The other one I enjoy is by Francis A. Lord. It's the Civil War Collector's Encyclopedia, and it has so many different things that have been found, and all them doomy flatchers you don't know what is and things of that nature. You can go through here, and most of the time you can pretty much find what you're looking for. Not always, but these people have done just an outstanding job of helping ID a whole lot of things. Bowie knives, buckles, canteens, you name it, it's all in here. But I'll say, very, very, very nice book to have, just to fall back on. Now the military atlas here. Okay, it's let's have, we've got some pages marked, but everything in the book here, haven't marked with gloves. Today we're researching Hampton, Virginia, but you can see all the page numbers are regular numbers. Let's say say page 135-A. It'll tell you which map it is. Now the hard part about this is all the page numbers are Roman numerals. So I've cheated. I went online and printed out a list of Roman numerals 1 through 200 and stapled it here to the front page, so I can cheat and find out all those X's and V's and L's and stuff like that, and go ahead and cheat. Okay, getting on with our lesson. As I said, we're going to Hampton, and you can see here they got Hampton Roads in Hampton, Virginia. Okay, the map that we're going to work with I have right here, and you can see that it's Yorktown and this whole area where the James River, Chesapeake Bay, things like that are. Now, part of the research here, it gets kind of crazy, but I'll just do something in order to get this map over to my computer. I'll just take my phone, bring my phone up here, get a good full photograph of it, and email it to myself. And obviously when I get it on the email and get it to the computer, I'll save it. And we're going to go from there, and I'll show you exactly what we do. Okay, image has been saved. What you can do is you'll have to go in here. I use Google Earth. There's a lot of different ones you can use for image overlays, but I use Google Earth. And wait for this to come up. Now right here I type in Hampton. Okay, Hampton, Virginia. Alright, let's go to Hampton. I really hope this computer's working out. Sometimes when you're trying to film a screen, it doesn't work so well. Okay, we're going to come out of it a little bit and bring it on down. As you can tell, we got, let's go back in just a tad. You know, there's Yorktown and Hampton. Okay, what you want to try to do is get it the approximate size. You can tell by right here and everything going around. You want to try to get that the approximate size of your photo that you took and sent. Okay, now next what you do is you go over here to where it says add. Click on add and you can come down and it will say image overlay. Click on image overlay. If you come over here to browse, you can click browse. And what I do is I have a lot of things saved in my pictures. I have one here, just a folder named Relic, and I'll open that up and I will scroll down somewhere. I've already taken the picture just to try to save time. Okay, here's Hampton and I want to open that. Boom. Okay, what that does is that overlays that image over top of the one that you had pulled up on Google Earth. Now there's a little slide bar right here. You can slide this and it fades the picture that you overlaid out. Okay, so that's the one that you're looking at. And what you do is you look for like little key things like this. I'm not sure if this says Back River. I'm not real familiar with the area, but you just find little cuts and things like that that you can try to match up. So you'll fade it out, and you'll see right there under that where it says Oak Island and everything. You can tell that's what you're wanting to try to fade into. So we'll come back in. You can see right here we're trying to put that over here. So you can just bring this dial on in and you can try to put it right there. So you fade out, you see that inlet. Okay, see we pretty much got it right there where it needs to go. It wouldn't hurt if it was down just a little bit more, and you just simply come down and you can drag this down a little bit and line everything up. Now we had some other ones here. Let's fade back out. Okay, see we had this cut right here. Let's see if we can try to line that one up. Okay, alright, luckily the picture that we overlaid has the same cut right there. So you try to fade it out and see how close you are. Okay, it looks like it's going to have to come over this way just a little bit, so we'll just drag this side over just a smidgen. Fade it back in. As you can tell, we've just about lined that one up. Now the reason I do this is just so you can see well, all the route numbers on here now, which is a good thing. But see, you can see like all these small forts and fortifications. You can get rid of the route numbers over here. Okay, I just did it for us. But see, you can see all the little fortifications, cannons, different sites like that where things were during the war that was on this map over here, which is probably easier to see. But what you can do is by doing this, and I'm going to turn the roads right back over here, turn that back on. So now you can see where some of these were. You can see, say, Jefferson Avenue, for instance. You can tell that there's a lot of them down in that area. What this will do, just kind of help you narrow down your search as far as, you know, knowing where to go, where to ask permission for people. Trust me, you're going to get the door closed in your face. No, thank you, I won't let you. Things of that nature. But, you know, everybody can take a shot in the dark and say, well, I think something happened here. I heard it happened here. Well, here, at least this way, you know, getting it straight from the atlas, you can kind of do some overlays and get a good idea of the area you wanna hunt. I do this for all areas, city, you know, city of Richmond, Henrico County, Hanover, Charles City, Amelia, all the different areas that I hunt. And it, like I say, it really dials you in close. One of the other things that I do and it'll help. A lot of times you can go ahead, I'm just going to go ahead and X out of this. I think we've done our work, but just kind of a recap, you can use that right there, fades it in and out. And as you can tell, like I say, our old map, we have the little cut here and this river, and everything kind of overlays, and you can see all the route numbers, and you can still see the images of the fortifications and everything of where you're at. Okay, we'll get I'll close that image overlay. Something else you can use when you get things narrowed down, and like I know we had a bunch right here, you know, you can get down to the nitty gritty, like Oyster Point Road is right here. What you can do is go to, I'm not sure the locality, county or whatever that Hampton is in. Like I say, I live in Henrico County. Has a very good GIS, or you can go into property records. I do a lot of the same thing with Amelia. But all you have to do is just go into property records, and you can go to the grids. And what you can do is just by, you know, the maps here in the book, you can go and kind of overlay those and just see who owns the property. It's so much better, you know, if you can walk up and knock on somebody's door and say, "Hey, Mr. Jones, you know, my name is Virginia Digger, and you know, I really enjoy, you know, preserving history and metal detecting, and you know, I was wondering, you know, if you would mind if I'd hunt your property." But you know, just sometimes you know how much sugar to pour on, and how much not to sometimes. But I say, be prepared. 9 to 9.5 times out of 10, you're probably going to get told no. But that one time or that half time you do might just be that honey hole you've been looking for a long time. Like I say, this is no promise. This is more just a guideline. Like I say, I love to help people get into the hobby. Hopefully y'all have learned something. I'm still learning a lot myself, you know. In all my early years, I always just kind of shot from the hip like so many do and say, okay, I'm going to try this. But, you know, this is just one tool that will help you do a little research. If you have any questions, you can email me at virginiadigger@yahoo.com, and I will try to answer any questions I can. Until next time, this is Virginia Digger, and I'll catch you on the flip-flop. And remember, this is the day God gave us. Enjoy it.